Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. This portion is brought to you by Do All Outdoors. Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2012. The outdoors is yours. And by Delta Ag. Healthier plants, healthier game. Now we're beginning to lose track of days, and Wade has been making solo trips down to the ranch. Webster's dictionary defines obsession as a persistent preoccupation and compelling motivation. Now we'll add to that saying that obsession is often compounded when the object of desire is elusive and potentially unobtainable.
I don't know how many days I've got in on hunting this deer, but I've hunted him from 25 degrees to nearly 100 degrees. So good bucks, and every time I've sat on this ranch, I've seen some big deer, but I haven't seen that one. Sometimes picking one deer can be the downfall of you because you become obsessed with it.
You know, we've been at the running bee for a couple days now, myself and Steve Nessl, Yamaha, and I was specifically hunting one particular buck. So, you know, luck aside, I could have took a couple of deer there, but I was hung up on one deer. Steve, on the other hand, you know, he came in targets of opportunity and hadn't really found the right one, and you know, then old Ted rolls in, and thank God we didn't play poker with him that night because he'd cleaned us out of all of our retirement savings. And you know, he's just one of those guys. Put him in the stand, it's gonna go down, and it's gonna go down quick.
I've known Ted a long time, and I've dealt with him in an industry capacity, and I've hunted with him quite a few times, and Ted's a great guy. He's not a lot of fun to have in camp sometimes, though. Not because he's not jovial, not because he's not smart, it's just because he's too darn lucky.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, sometimes everything works out for you, and you're kind of the golden child of deer camp, and then other times, you can't buy a break, and I guess that's what makes the good times so good and the lousy times so darn lousy. But I got down here, we hit camp. In 20 minutes I was in camo and I was in my stand, and about 10 minutes after that, that's when my deer showed up.
And what a deer it was. Less than an hour of arriving at the ranch and minutes into his hunt, Garmin's Ted Gartner had the crosshairs of his Nikon scope on a buck with a distinctive 6-inch drop tine on his right side.
It's funny how, it's not funny, it's sad how even Ted's luck in the outdoors can affect me. I don't even have to be sitting in camp with him to get mad at him when it comes to just how lucky he is. I get some text messages both from Wade and Ted that Ted sat for, I think it was like 0.7 seconds and knocked down a big drop tine deer, and I could hear the laughing coming via tech.
Take him, Ted. Get another one in, just in case. Just in case. He's hit hard.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Come on, buddy, go down right there. Good job,
Bingo.
Ted. Bingo.
I don't even know what to say when you look at the end of his hunt. I mean, the guy was there 15 minutes and killed a drop tine deer. That's just wrong.
Whatever, Ted.
You know, when that deer showed up, I was not prepared. I mean, I was 2 hours from getting off an airplane, and here this deer shows up. We barely had sat down, and this thing came out of the woods, and I wasn't prepared to pull the trigger, let alone, I didn't know what to do.
Got him. Good job. That's a cool looking deer.
Yes, it is.
Look at the drop on that thing.
That'll work.
Wow.
That will work, man.
That is a gorgeous, gorgeous deer. That deer may be 7.5, 8.5 years old. I mean, he is huge bodied.
Yeah, he is.
And that
Big
drop
old
time.
boy.
Look at that.
The Running V Ranch is booking hunts for the upcoming season, and they have a variety of packages to suit the needs of just about any hunter. For more information, give them a call at 713-304-5601.